Hey all, okay, so we are going to complete this imperialism in Africa map together. If you were absent, your map, your blank map is going to be sitting in the blue crate waiting for you to come pick it up. If we did not get to this during your class, or if we did not get to complete it, or if you missed it, or if I went too fast, or anything like that, now is a chance for you to go back and get everything that you missed. So let's go ahead and jump right on into the map. So the first thing that I want you to label, and you're going to have to forgive my handwriting. It's a little messy when I use the pen. Pen doesn't always make great connections, but I think you'll be okay. So we're going to start right here. Oh, I bet you all just are like, Miss Roach, you forgot to switch it to pen. Okay, now I'm on pen. So this right here is our Mediterranean Sea. Okay, Mediterranean Sea. Go ahead and label that. Over here, I'm pretty confident that you guys know that, but this is the Atlantic Ocean. Right here, we have the Red Sea. And this is the Indian Ocean. Okay? All right, I'll give you a minute to get those copied on there. You're going to see this exact same map on your test. So that's a big clue for you right there. Make sure you get this complete. Make sure you study it. Let's continue on here. Okay, so now we're going to label a couple regions and countries, all right? So the first thing I want you to do is just come right here, okay? This is going to be a region, okay? Give yourself another little key. If you write small enough, you can do it down here. I'm going to end up writing all over the screen, so mine will be a complete hot mess, but hopefully you can follow along. If you're unsure and you want me to look at your map when you come in, just bring it to me and I'll do that, okay? So number 5, make sure you're giving yourself a key somewhere along here. This is French West Africa. Okay. The next thing I need you to do on your map is to come about right here, draw a line straight down, then kind of jut it out a little bit, and then straight back down, okay? Then I need for you to come over here to this line, come down just a smidge from here. You're going to come up, oops, you're going to come up, and then out, and this kind of comes like that, okay? We'll get to that part in just a minute. So number 5 is French West Africa. 6, this is the country of Egypt. Okay. Number 7 on your map is going to be a very small country that is right here. So just draw like a small arrow out to the side here. Number 7, this is Libya. Okay. 8 is right here. This is Ethiopia. 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 Okay. 9, you guys all know 9. It's Madagascar right down here. Okay. So 9 is Madagascar. And then 10, this is probably one of the easiest ones after Madagascar. That's South Africa. Okay. So South Africa. Okay. Come back up to Europe. Okay, you're going to draw in the border for Portugal. Basically, just draw a straight line down right there. So number 11 is Portugal. 12 is Spain. And so up here at the very top, that country you should remember is France. Okay. All right, we are going to jump over a little bit ways here to this area right here. Okay, so if I were to ask you this in class, you'd probably tell me that that was Turkey. And you wouldn't be wrong because yes, it is modern day Turkey, but at this point in time, it is still the Ottoman Empire. Okay, so somewhere, continue on your key. I've run out of room here. So 14, I'm going to abbreviate it. It's the Ottoman Empire. I want for you to write it out completely though, so you make sure you know it all, okay? All right, 15 is right here. This is Italy. Okay, and then that leaves us with 16 right here. 16 is Greece. Okay, Greece. All right, you are going to see this map again. So make sure you have all of these regions. Make sure you know these countries, these regions. Now we're going to start working. It's going to get a little bit more interesting looking. Okay, so please keep your designs that you put on your map the same as my designs. I don't care what color you use. You can use one color for all of them if you want to. It just might be easier for you to differentiate between all of the different colors. So I'm going to clear these annotations off so that we can see everything else. Okay. Let's see. So remember, make sure you have these borders drawn in, definitely those two, okay? All right, so let's clear our annotations there. And we are going to start off with Belgium, okay? Belgium we are going to represent with some small dots, okay? So in your key, whoa, those are not small at all, wow. Okay, small dots. Oh my goodness, y'all are laughing at me, I know you are, okay. All right, small dots for Belgium, okay? All right, so it starts right here along the coast, and we are just going to dot it all along in here, okay? So this is the Belgian Congo, okay? These are areas that were settled by Belgium. So Belgium has dots, okay, small dots. We are now going to go on to British territories. Now, British territories, I want you to do larger dots. So I'm going to show you my example on my map. Okay, do you see these very large dots right here? Okay, these are the dots that I want you to do. So you should be able to differentiate between the two. All right, so we are going to start down here at the bottom. Okay, I've switched to orange, but you can keep it the same color if you want. Okay, all of this is South Africa up through here. Okay, and then we also are going to come up to the north here. Okay, remember we had our border drawn in for Egypt. She came down like this. Okay, so going back to our dots, all of this area here is also going to be British as well. Okay, make sure you leave these areas blank. Okay, it does come down this way right here. Okay, and that's everything that you should have for British territory. Okay, oops, let me get my dots back in here so you guys know that those are the big ones. Okay, all right, so our next ones are French territories. Okay, I'm going to switch over to green. Now for French territories, we are going to draw these kind of little curlicue looking things. Okay, so start here. Let's go ahead and start up here. Okay, and just fill in this area here, like little curlicues. My pen's not picking them up that great, but these are all curlicue little areas. Okay. Okay. Make sure you leave this area blank. Make sure you leave this area blank and this area blank as well. Okay. So when you're drawing in your little curlicues here, those need to be left blank. Okay. Come on down here. Okay. And then also we're going to come over to Madagascar. Madagascar was also French. Okay. All right. Fabulous squiggles in there, right? All right. So our French had squiggles. Okay. Germany. We are moving on to Germany. There's going to be 2 spots. In Germany, we are going to represent with V's. Okay. So the first one is going to be this country down here. Okay. Now remember, I don't mind if you change the colors at all. I don't care about that. But what I do want you to make sure you're doing, make sure you are keeping the same shape as what I am using here. Okay. So it's also going to be right in this country here as well. Okay. All right. So that is Germany. Okay. Italy. Okay. Remember these areas that I told you to leave blank? We're going to go back and fill them in now. Okay. So I don't want that big. Oh my goodness. Okay. So come along with your color pencil, okay, or crayon or marker, whatever medium you are choosing to use, okay? And we are going to just shade in this area here. We are going to shade in this teeny tiny area here, okay? And then up here at the top, remember you have that kind of funky shape over here. It kind of comes up, like it goes up and out and basically up like that. All of this area here, this is also Italian as well, okay? So you're going to fill that, make sure you get that filled in too. Okay. All right. All right, how are we doing? Is your map looking okay? Make sure you get your key filled in there, okay? All right, Portuguese, they have a couple areas because you should remember from Unit 3 that the Portuguese were the first to sail around Africa to get to Europe. So, of course, they are going to have some settlements here as well, okay? So, we are going to start here, and we are just going to draw vertical lines to represent Portugal, okay? Or stripes, if you like to call them stripes. You may call them stripes, okay? All right, so that is Portugal. Last on the list is Spain. So we are going to switch over. Spain has a few areas here that we're going to fill in. Let's start right up here at this very top one. Actually, let's start at the bottom. Let me give you your key. Whoops. So in the key, I think my first block class referred to these as waffle lines. So draw your waffle lines, okay? And then come up here at this tiny area here that I told you to make sure you left blank. Fill that in. You also want to fill this area in as well, okay? And then there is one more spot, and it's kind of hard to see on the map. But this area right here, this little teeny tiny kind of rectangle, that is what you want to put a little waffle line in as well, okay? All right, so this is your map of Africa. If you get stuck on this, you can pause it and you can always rewind it and go back. You will not have a map quiz this unit, but I can guarantee you that you will see this map on your test. So please make sure you go back and study it. If you've got questions about it, of course I'm here to answer any questions in class. Just let me know. All right, see ya.